Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Best Life and Beyond. We're back at Disneyland, and this is what to expect for spring 2024.
This is your official hype guide. We're going to show you all the things to look forward to. Spring is amazing, and it's just about here.
It's about to sprung, I was about to say, but that doesn't make sense. Spring is almost
That
sprung.
works.
Yeah, let's get into this. There's a lot to talk about. Let's get started. All right, spring starts in March, and the weather here in March can still be dicey. It's hit or miss. It can be beautiful like today. Look at this. We have a stunning day, basically.
Yeah, it'll be about 70 degrees. And by the way, when we say spring starts, we're not talking about the calendar. We're talking about in theme park world.
Yes.
It starts March 1st. Like, that is when we look at the calendar, we go, it's springtime at Disneyland.
This morning it was kind of cold. It was like 47 when we woke up, and now it's almost 60, like 2.5 hours later. So you got to be ready for that gradient. But if you're from somewhere that's actually cold, it won't bother you
Yeah, you'll
at
be
all.
like, oh my goodness, this is so warm.
Right, but we do have some of our biggest storms sometimes in March, so be prepared for like, hey, I thought it didn't rain here, but sometimes it does.
Yeah, and if you're curious about how to do Disney in the rain, we have a couple of videos about that.
We do.
So check out our channel because things do close, and you know there's some things you might want to like bring and be prepared for if it does rain. So just think about that. Be prepared for a little bit of possible wet weather.
Yeah, I mean the weather's perfect today. I mean this is like ideal because it's not hot. It's wintertime. It's sunny, but it wasn't. But a few days ago, and coming up in a couple of days, we're going to have it again, that it looked like this. All right, let's take a little a bench. Omnibus makes its way by. Hello, Omnibus. Good morning. It's looking for people to fill the bus as we watch the crowds go by.
Yes, that's a good time to talk about the crowds in the springtime.
Yeah.
Let's just say the best thing you can expect, because things are so unpredictable now. We have reservations, we have different ticket and tier levels.
It's a different landscape now than it used to be, because we get asked that question a lot, coming here a lot.
Yep.
Hey, what's it going to be like on this date?
Yeah, is it better to come on a Monday? Is it better to come on a Sunday?
It's very different with reservations. And there's this weird thing that we've seen happen, not always, but weekends sometimes are better because it's a higher pay tier.
It costs more to go on a Saturday than it does on, a random Tuesday
Right.
or Wednesday. So kind of look at that. I'd say maybe that's like a tiny barometer that can help you.
Yeah.
Assume that it will be packed. Come as early as you possibly can. Get here maybe about an hour before the park opens. You can accomplish so much when the park first opens. This, I'm telling you, all the flowers that you're gonna see at Disney, this is just the beginning of it. Trust me, it's going to get even more intense and awesome. The bees are excited.
Yeah, they're into it. They're also into the fact that the days are getting longer.
Yes, yeah, doesn't our time change pretty soon?
Yeah, the time change is in March. I'm not sure when, but we spring forward. And
Finally,
the bees
longer
like that.
days,
I like that. We're all cool with that.
Hey, you know what? You know who else really likes that? Winnie the Pooh, because all the bees mean all the honey for him.
Yeah.
So Winnie the Pooh's excited. I'm excited. It's gonna be a good time.
And nothing says springtime like Jolly Holiday Bakery Cafe. We always come here for breakfast and for treats. They always have a lot of themed treats depending on what the holiday is or whatever's going on at the park. Jolly Holiday is the bomb. All right, there is the new Donald. What is it, Em?
Sipper.
It's a sipper? Oh, cool. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's the straw. Yeah, that Donald sipper is pretty awesome. We're now gonna find a table, enjoy a little breakfast. Honestly, the Jolly Holiday pretty much says spring. I mean, look at the table art. You're sitting outside in a garden atmosphere. It's, it's Mary Poppins, which is
so
kind of,
true.
Springy, right?
It is, yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
And if you are coming to Jolly Holiday and you want a quick breakfast, one of our favorite things here is this croissant, egg, and bacon and cheese sandwich. We usually get it and split it because it's really rich, but things you need to know about Jolly Holiday, if you want anything from Jolly Holiday, order it well in advance. You can actually pre-mobile order, if that makes sense. So once it opens up, sometimes it's like 7:30. You can do that, and then you can place it for like 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock, because man, the wait line outside gets busy. but also it'll kind of like back up orders. So it'll be like the soonest order is like 3 hours from now. So again, just kind of, if Jolly Holiday is on your list, order early. Utilize the mobile order and try this amazing egg sandwich.
Yeah, it's our go-to. Warning, it can get messy, but it's okay. All right, we're hanging out in front of Adventureland, post-breakfast, chilling.
Oh, the sun feels so good.
It's
I'm
amazing.
Just sitting here like, I love it. I love it.
Hopefully, if you're coming in the springtime, the weather's like this for you, because this,
Honestly,
I would say it's perfect.
Yeah, what would you say? High 60s, low 70s. Absolutely perfect.
Yeah, chilly in the morning, but it goes away. Once the sun hits, it's over. It's like, it's done.
It's amazing.
We wanted to talk about springtime being what we call here as locals refurb season, refurbishment of attractions. They take this time to go in and fix things and get stuff cleaned up, because it's generally and historically was the kind of the lesser populated time.
It's kind of like
I don't know if that's true anymore.
Yeah, I would say like refurb season is kind of like winter / early spring.
Right.
They usually have it done by the time like spring is in full force, in
Correct.
my opinion.
Got to get everything spruced up for spring and summer. So that involves a lot of ride closures and things that we're going to tell you all about. But first, we want to talk about Disney After Dark events, March 5th and 7th. Disney Channel night. I think that's what they're calling it, right?
The Disney Channel night. So it's going to be an after dark event. So sometimes people will say like a dad event, Disney After Dark.
She started saying that originally because everything's acronyms here at Disneyland, by the way.
Yeah, a lot of the...
So Disney After Dark is dad, and she would say dad events, and I thought, at first I thought, is this something that's like, like, am I wearing a dad shirt, or is it related to that? I don't know.
It's a dad event.
Okay. And with a bunch of dates, Star Wars After Dark. This is one of the more popular After Dark events. We've been really fun. A lot of good characters. If you're into Star Wars, I mean, it's a good one. There are the dates. Before we head in, we wanted to mention that the Tiki Juice Bar right here at the Enchanted Tiki Room, world famous Enchanted Tiki Room, Walt Disney's world famous Enchanted Tiki Room. This is a mobile order situation. A lot of people show up here, and if they haven't been here in a long time, they're like, hey, I used to be able to just walk up and get a Dole Whip. Well, you can, but you got to go on the other side of the Tiki Room to the Tropical Hideaway. Over here, it's mobile order only. Just be aware. Hey, look at this. They really spruced up this waterfall back here now. This used to be kind of a messed up little area, but that looks and sounds beautiful. Sorry, just something I like to notice. That goes right into the Jungle Cruise, too. This is the connected water from the castle to the Jungle Cruise to Rivers of America. It's so weird. Rivers of America. Looking beautiful today, nice and glassy. New Orleans Square. We're sitting here at the Cafe Orleans, right?
Oh yeah, before it is open for its lunchtime delight.
Yeah, it's good food here if you ever get the chance. Nice to sit out here on the patio and watch the world go by. Speaking of food.
Food and Wine Festival.
Yeah.
It's coming. So they finally announced we are going to have Food and Wine Festival 2024 at Disney's California Adventure starting March 1st.
Yeah. Get ready to purchase those tasting cards and wander the parade route there with all the booths. It's a good time.
It really is. I think it's probably the biggest festival in terms of like food options and everything like that.
That we have.
That we have here in California.
Yeah.
Obviously, Epcot takes the cake because, I mean,
anything
it's Epcot.
Anything at Epcot, yeah.
Anything at Epcot. So if you're curious about what they're going to be serving this year at the Food and Wine Festival in DCA, I will put a link to the Disney Parks blog. They listed everything they're going to be serving, and it'll even include like what's new for this year, what's returning, where it's located, and of course, if you subscribe to our channel, we will definitely be there. We're going to eat as much as we possibly can.
Yeah.
We're going to have a good time.
I hate it when it's refurb season and the walls are up everywhere, including Haunted Mansion. So I wanted to talk about refurbs because, as I said earlier, it is the season. You're going to see a lot of this if you're coming here. Not a ton of rides are down, which is kind of good. But of course, if you have been living under a rock and you didn't realize Haunted Mansion is closed, they're redoing their queue, extending the queue. They haven't really said much about what's going on as far as are they going to take this thing back all the way to the Jack Skellington in the fall, or are we going to be finished soon enough to get the original Haunted Mansion for a little while? Because usually by now we would have the original Haunted Mansion back. But safe to say for springtime, it's still going to be down, as well as what used to be Splash Mountain. The Tiana project still underway. We got some news that the Florida East Coast version is going to be premiering in summer of 2024. That was kind of a shock to all of us. They're way ahead of us on timeline, but and it's a bigger attraction. So who knows if we'll catch up or if we'll be just a little later than that. I feel like we're going to be later. Katie thinks we're going to time out with it. See what happens. What do you think? Also in Tomorrowland, Astro Orbiter, as you may or may not have seen, has been down for a while. They're starting to rebuild it, so who knows when that'll come back. Maybe soon. We'll keep an eye on that. All right, we've got a duck on the wall. I think he could be a foreman on the job. It's very possible. He's making sure nobody peeks over the wall. Had some security breaches lately, so they put their best duck on it. All right, over here at Fowler's Harbor, checking out Mark Twain. Still doing finishing touches, but I think it's because we had some rain that slowed them down. I think originally they were going to be back online in February, beginning of this month. But yeah, they're getting close. And then right next door, Harbor Galley, Dockside Dining. This has been the location of some crazy cookie madness. Hot chocolate chip cookies, warm chocolate chip cookies. I was just about to tilt down to Ezekiel and he's gone. Where's Ezekiel? He's making cookies. That's probably what he's doing. It's become so popular, they needed his help. Wow, he's gonna be not too happy when he comes back. We're here at the front lines. It gets intense. Today was mellow. The line was mellow. That's why we took advantage today. So this is something that you should probably take advantage of if you come here in the springtime, is come and get some chocolate chip cookies from the chandlery. No, it's called Harbor Galley. If you look on your Disneyland app and all that stuff, it's the newest, coolest, biggest thing food-wise at Disneyland. Not digging the no-fly zone lift. We get planes going over Disneyland all the time now. It's just like the weirdest thing to hear planes. I can never wait to film these.
I know.
Sorry.
Every time he just goes right in for it. I hope they start selling these at other locations.
All right, a very serious spring update. The grizzly bear, the hungry bear, he's going to be getting to that honey at some point. So just beware of bees around here, especially in the springtime. Could be an issue because they're getting really hungry over there. All the popcorn carts right now for springtime are featuring this spring basket bucket. Look at this, Chip and Dale.
So cute, and it's got all the little Easter eggs. I think it's adorable. But a little hot tip.
Yeah.
Don't go straight to the hub right there in the center of the park by the partner statue.
Yeah, by the castle. Don't. Yeah,
that one tends to get super busy. I mean, sometimes it's not, but
yeah.
If you're looking for that popcorn bucket specifically, there are so many different popcorn carts around the park, and check those out.
It's likely that if there's a line at one, there's probably not at another.
Yeah.
I mean, and they have a lot of them. They're $26.75.
Yep.
Limit 2 per customer. They come with popcorn. There you go. Pretty festive for the springtime. Pirates of the Caribbean, this is what's happening lately. It's getting to be a pretty healthy line pretty quick because they have implemented Genie Plus for the first time on this attraction because of Haunted Mansion being down. So expect that for the springtime. If you're willing to pay for Genie and all that, it's cool, I guess.
Yeah, it'll definitely help you a little bit, but expect it to be a crazy long wait. And again, that goes back to that tip we talked about earlier. If you know you want to get on a lot of attractions, get here right when the park opens. And I think Pirates might be a good one to start off with.
Adventureland Treehouse, it's back open if you haven't been here in a while, and it'll be open from now till they refurb it, who knows when. I don't even know. This thing's brand spanking new though, so definitely come check this out. It's such a great view up there, fun attraction.
They did a lot of really good improvements, so it's definitely something, if you, like Spencer said, if you haven't been here in a hot minute.
Yeah.
I know we ran into a few people today that this is their first time back since the reopening, and we keep forgetting, just because we're here all the time, that there are a lot of people that haven't been back. So definitely come and check out the Adventureland Treehouse.
And if you're going to be here anywhere around March 17th, you know what date that is, Katie?
No, I have no idea.
You know what friend of ours celebrates that day better than anybody?
Oh, Patrick Begore.
Ah, 'tis a fine thing. Katie, did you know that I have a house on the side of a tree here at Indiana Jones attraction? You can come visit me in the Little Man of Disneyland, Katie. I have a lot of Irish luck, and I would love if you just, for luck today, give me a lucky Irish kiss from a fine Irish lass.
No.
Oh, come on. Just right here, Katie. Just one.
Okay.
Just one for a good night. Oh! Okay, it is a fine thing. Come and visit Patrick Bagora here at Adventureland next to the Indiana Jones attraction. Come pay respects. There might be a wee little bit of gifts there on the old St. Patty's Day. You could see a pot of gold. You never know. We've seen it before.
And continuing on with the hype of springtime at Disneyland, something I just need to share with you that I love so much in the springtime are the baby Disneyland ducks. The little chick ducks that are wandering around all the time. The cast members are so great. They're constantly like making sure that, you know, they don't get trampled on or anything like that. A good reminder though, especially if you have little kids who are fascinated, just make sure to encourage people, even if, you know, sometimes people don't pay attention and see, don't touch the little baby ducks. So important, but they are so fun to look at and it just adds to the atmosphere and just makes it feel like a whole different wonderland here. And while we're here on Main Street in the hub, we got to talk about all the shows and things that are happening. So if you really liked Magic Happens the Parade, it's back and it'll be here during the spring. There's 2 shows. You have one in the afternoon and one at dusk. Then as far as nighttime entertainment, fireworks are concerned, you have Mickey's Mixed Magic popping up here and there. And then Pixar Fest will start on April 26th. And of course, they're going to have the fireworks show with all new improved scenes. So we'll be looking out for that. And I can't wait to see it.
The spring thaw is going to start pretty soon.
I love that view. So beautiful.
That means Harold's going to be way more active.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he's a little less aggressive in the wintertime. But when it starts getting hot, he gets really aggravated, so get ready.
Oh, so the warmer it gets, the more aggravated
yeah, like you.
be. That's true. You can't stand when it's like overly sunny and really, really hot. Ain't my jam. So I guess I'm kind of like Harold.
Yeah.
Maybe we're related.
Yeah, Katie, Yeti, similar. See?
It's very similar, very similar. You here? This is one of the newer collections here, but if that doesn't get you in the mode for spring, I don't know what will. This is $29.99 here in Clothiers on Main Street. They also have some shirts that match. Look at that. There's also this lovely shirt. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Just be advised, it is a little cropped. I think that other one is too. But,
I love the bee. He's so cool.
Right, isn't that just the cutest? So this collection, I think, will be very popular in the spring. This is a little heavier, by the way, than this one's obviously a little bit more light. So just think about that because, you know, it does get kind of hot in the spring sometimes. They also have a bucket hat.
Cool.
And it's kind of like a... I don't know. It's not cotton. I don't know what you call that.
It's thin.
It's thin.
Hey, this is really springy. I like it just as well, this goofy shirt. They're doing all the characters like this now.
They are.
But this one I really like because of the color.
Yeah, it's a good collection. The color's good. It's simple.
Yeah.
That'd be fun to wear. We might have to get a pair of these shirts.
Seriously. Yeah, you
Good
know who would like that
quality.
shirt? Jeremy would love that shirt.
Totally.
And the foodie collection continues. I love. Just look at this. So cool. Except you can't get that meal here. You can't get a burger shaped like a Mickey. You used to be able to.
Did you? Really?
Remember that one burger they had over there at Smoke Jumper, and it was like
Oh, but they just put mini burgers on it.
it was 2 sliders and a
Yeah,
giant
you're
burger.
right.
But
It
at
was
least they
for-
tried.
I think it was for, what was it, Mickey's 90th maybe or something like that?
One
Or-
of those.
I don't
Yeah.
know, something like
What's
that.
this?
It's a phone case.
Oh, weird. Cool.
Yeah, and it's got a little like lanyard with it, and then these are for your earbuds.
Oh, wow.
And nothing says spring break like Stitch.
Look at him.
Like
He's inside his sandcastle. Look.
he's ready for the beach, man. I mean, he's got all the vibes. So if you're trying to find something else to kind of
Look at him here.
yeah,
Touchdown.
he's ready.
Finding more of these, the black sweatshirts. We call them spirit sweatshirts. These are very popular. They make them in different colors, but the black one has been very sought after. But we're seeing that they're back in stock a lot of places.
Okay, we just found this collection. It's kind of like a terry cloth, zip up. And then they
like that.
have a matching shorts. So this is cool to wear probably to the pool or the
Oh,
beach
yeah.
right there.
I like that.
And then I think this shirt, that's it. I mean, yeah, it's a little more summer, but hey, that says spring break to me too.
Hey. All right, well, that's going to wrap it up. Springtime Disneyland, what to expect. There you go.
I hope you got as excited as we are because, I mean, you can kind of feel it in the air, like
Yeah.
the energy's here. I know we have a little bit more rain and it is still a little cold right now for us Southern Californians, but I feel it. It's coming. It's happening.
Yeah, pretty awesome. Thank you to our besties, our Patreons. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time on Best Life and beyond. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye.